Hey everybody, it's Julie. Thanks for joining me here today for some Bible journaling. I'm going to be doing a very simple process video here in Isaiah chapter 40 verses 29 through 31. This is using the Sufficient Grace Kit and that collection, which talks about how Jesus's grace is sufficient for us. His power is all that we need. He takes our weaknesses and perfects them in his power. So the verse I'm using, the verses, is He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might he increases strength. Even youths shall faint and be weary, and young men shall fall exalted. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So I'm going to be using just some scraps for this page. In other projects, I've used the different patterned papers, and so these are just the scraps that I have left, and a few of the pieces from the Faith-Filled Digitals that I still have left because I've done several projects. I'm also going to try to use up the last of my stickers from the decor sheet, a couple of alphas, and then I will do a little bit of stamping. So a pretty simple page. So I'm going to put you on fast forward and we will get started.
Okay, I'm going to begin by taking this texture stamp, kind of those crosses, on my background. I'm starting off with the color Yield, which is a soft yellow when it's used like this. But you can't see that too well. I do want to apologize for the shakiness of the video. I am at my summer camp where I work during the summer, and my table is wobbly. So I'm coming back in now with some cotton candy. This is a light pink, and I'm just stamping it lightly around the page. You can't see the yellow very well. I can see it in real life. Okay, now I'm going to take just these pieces and play with them a bit. You see me fussing a bit during this process, just trying to figure out exactly where I want things. But the good thing about all of these papers is that they coordinate in the kit, so I know that they all match no matter what order I put them in. They're all coordinated because they were all part of this collection. I'm going to start off with these stickers. So I'm placing out I'm lining up, I'm thinking about my placement for my title. What I'm going to end up saying is, all I need is to hope in His power. So this passage, I'm going to just read it again. It's a familiar one. He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might, He increases strength. And then I jump down to 31. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. As we've been studying this month about our weakness and how He perfects our weakness. He takes our weakness and uses our weakness for His glory. And it's that weakness that allows us to be able to trust in God and depend on God. And in this case, here in Isaiah, it's a common verse that we use when we are thinking about discouragement and fatigue and kind of battle weariness, facing whatever it is that we're facing. It could be that weakness that we're facing, the ongoing struggle of that weakness. Right now I'm here at summer camp, and it's so intense, and yeah, I get weary at the end of the school year. As I'm teaching, I get weary, and I struggle with fibromyalgia and depression, and so that is something that really I consider my weakness, is the lack of energy and the pain and just dealing with those things. But this passage here reminds me that He gives me strength. He takes that faintness, He takes that weakness, and He renews it, and He gives me energy, He gives me strength, He gives me power, and it is His power. And the passage says, "But they who wait for the Lord." The word wait here means to hope, to hope in, to expect, to look for. So I need to be hoping in God and in His power, hoping in the Lord. When I'm waiting, I am waiting expectantly. And that's how we are now as we wait expectantly. We're hoping in the return of Jesus. And that's what I can do in His strength. I can hope in His strength. I can wait on it. I can look for it. And that's a matter of faith. That's a matter of just surrendering to Him. So here I am. I'm outlining the elements. I finally placed them down. I kind of fiddled with them first, and then I adhered them down with my tape runner. And I'm outlining all the elements with my black pen. I do come in off screen with a little bit of a darker pen and fill that in a little bit better. I love this flower, and I wanted to use it somewhere, so I'm going to put it down at the bottom where I'm going to add my date stamp on that label and trim off that little bit. Now I'm going to make a tab out of some of this pretty pattern paper. This was the backing of the devotional. And so I placed that up at the top. I'm going to put a little bit of that beautiful washi tape from the kit underneath it to anchor it. And I put one of the pieces, one of the words from the Faith-Filled Digitals that says hope. And now I'm going to add some journaling to the page. I do date stamp that, and then I add over to the side, wait equals to hope in the Lord. Lord, may my hope be in you alone. And that's it for my page. Here are some still shots. I will have all the products linked in the description box. So check those out. Those are affiliate links. Thank you. If you have any questions or comments about this process or this project, then leave them in the comment section and I'll be sure to check those. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and be sure to check out all the other videos in this playlist. Thanks so much. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.